We're talking with Michael Crawford, who's a local government management fellow in Dakota County, Minnesota. And Michael has an interesting background. Tell us a little bit about your background. You're new into local government, but what's been your training?
Yes, I went to the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, Arkansas, home of the Razorbacks, and there I received a dual degree JD MPA. It was a dual degree program, so I was able to earn my law degree and my master's degree of public administration in 3 years, and I just completed this past May of 2010. Yes. Wow,
and so now you're a management intern at Dakota County government.
Yes.
And you've been there for how long?
I've been there since June 1st, 2010. I am in the budget and finance office now, so at the end of 1 year we'll rotate to another department, but I'm learning a lot in the budget and finance office. The learning curve is pretty sharp right now, so I'm learning a lot and enjoying every second of it.
Great, and what appealed to you about local government? Why did you choose local government versus a whole variety of other things that you could do with those credentials that you've earned?
Growing up, I was always interested in the urban setting, urban planning, how cities worked, how they operated, what made them tick, what made them go. In grad school, I did an internship in the Community Development Block Grant Program, the CDBG program, and I really got a lot of experience in community building and community development and how cities operate and how they ran. And I'd heard about the local government program through ICMA, and I said, what better way to get training and experience in local government than to work with the best of ICMA. So I decided to apply for the program, and I was fortunate enough to receive a fellowship.
Great. Yes. So tell us a little bit about what you see from a fresh perspective about leadership in local government. What appeals to you about it? What do you think works? What do you think might need to change? What would you like to bring that would be different and fresh to local government?
The interesting thing about local government is that local government is where all the excitement is. It's where you really get to see the fruit of your work. Sometimes many of the other branches of government are too far removed from the people to actually see the effects of their work. So local, right there at the county level, at the city level, you really get to see the effects of the hours and hours of work that you put in and the hard work that you put in. Yes.
Well, great. And what are some of the things, leadership models that maybe you learned about in school or that you're seeing in your work experience now that are appealing to you? What, as a new generation of leadership in local government, what do you see as being exciting to you about how to lead in local government?
Particularly in public service, I really enjoy, one of the things I love about local government and one of the things I love about city management in particular is the ability to stay in the background and let others do what they are able to do. It's the ability to be humble yet confident, and I think that's what city management and local government is all about, being humble yet confident. Confident in your abilities, but humble enough to remain a servant to the public, and to remember that at the end of the day, you're there to serve people, not yourself. You're there to serve people, and the bottom line is not necessarily a profit. The bottom line is true public service.
Okay, and so you're on a rotational program right now to get experience in a number of different areas through the ICMA fellowship program, huh?
Yes, sir. Right now the program is a 2-year intensive rotational program. I began in the budget and finance department, and that's currently the department I'm in now. And at the end of this year, I'm going to look to rotate, maybe into the community services department to get a wide range of different areas of local government. But there's no better place that you can start local government than in budget and finance. Because at the end of the day, no matter what department you're in, everything comes down to money. And so if you have that strong financial basis, financial foundation, the sky is the limit with local government.
Okay. And how many fellows are there like you out of ICMA?
This year we have 10 fellows, 3 of which are with me in Dakota County. So there's 10 of us all together. There's some in Evanston, Illinois. There's some in Arizona, California. They're in Wichita, Kansas, all over. So we're one of the smaller classes this year. So there's 10 of us all together.
Okay. Well, and as you maybe give advice to people who are coming forward, given your 4.5 months that you've been on the job, if you will, what would you tell them about some of the things that surprised you about your local government role? Maybe some things that you've learned that you would share with people who are thinking about entering local government and can benefit from your experience?
Yes, patience and perseverance. Patience, not so much with others, but patience with yourself. One of the things that I'm learning now is that I'm not going to learn everything about local government in one day. I'm not going to learn everything about local government in 1 month or even in one fellowship. I have to take it one day at a time and be patient with myself and really take it one day at a time and just realize that it's becoming a city manager or a county manager or whatever your career goal is a process, and it's not something that you just do that happens overnight. Growth is not an item on your to-do list. It's a process that you have to just take one day at a time. So realize that you're gonna make mistakes along the way. You're gonna have days where you're discouraged or where you're frustrated, but that's simply the part of the process. So just be patient with yourself and patient with others.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate your ideas.
Thank you very much.